OpenAI has, honestly, for the first time, commercially launched a very domain-focused or a use case-focused model, right? So they've launched something called as ChatGPT Edu, and what they claim is that this is very focused towards the universities and the schools across, right? What does this mean? While it is not a fine-tuned model, right, that they've actually built leveraging the educational data, but what at least they claim is that this is a very specialized data, model that they've actually built on top of GPT 4o, right? What does it do? And again, these are the claims that I've read because this is still yet not released, right, for public consumability. And number one, number two, they claim that this will be commercially available for universities. But what does it do? It is focused towards reasoning and mathematical capabilities, summarization, text interpretability. These are the four capabilities that they claim to bring on the board. And how this can benefit universities, right, is again, especially on the research side, right, where they can actually continue to feed research, very detailed and very deep research into some of these, into probably this model. And this model actually comes back with citations, summarizations, anecdotes on top of those research and so on and so forth, right? So that's the usability that they've actually built on top of it. The initial, if I probably go back to the industry, there was another model that Google had launched, which was called Socrates, right, which was more focused towards educational institutions. So if I probably compare both of these, Socrates from Google was more focused just towards mathematical problem solving. But what ChatGPT or OpenAI has attempted over here is give a more generalized models for the educational institutions, right? So good update. The only, feedback
is it like a safe model? Are they kind of getting into the safetiness of the whole model?
Absolutely. One thing I really missed covering, Shiva, sorry, is that they've actually, obviously, one is focused towards use cases within the universities, but they've also enhanced security. What they claim, they claim in the enterprise version as well, right? That it's more secure, more available, or more ready for enterprises. That's what they claim over here as well. They've not released the pricing model for it yet, but very clearly they've stated that this is going to be a commercially available model specifically for universities, right?
It makes sense, right? Because if you see, last year during summer, the ChatGPT revenue dropped by as much as 20%, and people were able to immediately correlate the ChatGPT usage with the schools. Were off during that time, so they were able to immediately correlate these two. So from that perspective, I think it's a good move by OpenAI. I'm not sure if this will benefit other industries. Healthcare probably could be a big industry that they might go after. But yeah, it shows at least their intention. Where are they moving?
So one thing, absolutely right, Shiva, as you mentioned, probably they might start focusing on building very industry-focused use cases across, maybe, right? That's the strategy that they're getting into. But what is not clear primarily is, not clear, sorry, as I started and how I started this news update, it's not a fine-tuned model for universities, right? So they're not bringing any domain focus. The only thing that they've actually bring
safety and
adaptability, more ready for universities, etc. That's just use cases.
But does it do better math compared to the GPT 4o model?
Yes. That's what the claim again is, that it actually, on top of the GPT 4 model, it has better summarization, text interpretation, mathematical and reasoning capabilities.
Makes sense. Okay.